Jose, INSANE-RKO. About to do another stream on baseball. So today we're going to play the second game of the 4-game series of Milwaukee. Alright, so now I just rested Russell Martin because he was looking tired. And yeah, so this is the second of the 4-game series that I have in Milwaukee. Hopefully these next 3 games, after this I'll need 2 more games. Hopefully they will be exciting.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee.
So,
tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend
stream.
set between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And subscribers.
The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next.
Enjoy.
Jimmy Nelson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Alright,
Jimmy
right
Nelson,
now we're wearing throwback uniforms.
Not an overpowering guy, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good four-seam high riding action. Has the slider, has the changeup. The secondary pitches at times come and go. If he has the changeup and has the slider working, he could be really tough.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So 2 flyouts.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. And that retires the side. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
And he takes a called strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there and records the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
No, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention.
All right,
they
so
knew it when he was
now
coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Perez, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on.
Maybe back in with a slider and
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. In is Christian Yelich, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. pitch on the way. And there's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
All right, so
an inning in the books tonight, still scoreless. Striding forward for his first chance, Cody Bellinger. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Number 35. Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is Yelich. Gone to lead off the inning.
All right, so that was my 20th home run. And the scoreless,
it's a solo homer for Cody
tie is
Bellinger,
broken.
and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to
right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, no, that's his 20th home run. So
a solo home run there for Jock Peterson, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When the dogs aren't barking.
The only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. And there are 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
All right, so I got one
gone.
viewer. What's
Hey,
up?
let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
And also I got
And
a
let's take a look at
strikeout
Jock
on top of
Peterson.
that.
He could play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw
Man,
guys
my
out at the
viewer
plate.
left.
And that's in there for strike 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 2 for 4. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit,
right, so
he might have been able to do some damage
strikeouts.
with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis Shaw goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle,
all right, so hopefully I get another viewer.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Okay, so far
back to the top of the order now.
And
that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one bounds around against the wall. Verdugo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Moustakas is there, and that's out number 1.
All right, so I'll ground out, but the runner advances to 3rd.
The first baseman, number 35.
So a runner at 3rd
So
here with
that's
1
good,
gone.
because a
And
fly
that
ball
brings in
will
the
bring
former
another
National
run
League Rookie of the Year,
to put
Cody
it
Bellinger.
4-0.
Yeah, that last
If he doesn't hit a
Danny,
bomb.
he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at 3rd will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at 1st instead.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Left center, base hit.
All right, so I'm going to stay there. Then I'm not going to run myself up.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset. Get him to forget about the negative and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
All right, so it's the 3rd inning, and the pitching coach is there to
Stepping up to the
get
plate,
on some
Chris Taylor.
support
He's 0 for
and
1
to guide
after
him out of
grounding
it.
out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Batting, catcher, Austin
So 2 on with
Barnes.
2 away, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
Oh, man. Almost a home run, but it went hooking foul.
Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of...
We're back now, turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
All right.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats.
I'm gonna give him another one there.
Strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
All right, let's see here. We get this one.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count now.
Let's see him get this one.
The 3-2 one more time. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Grandal at second. Nelson on at first with 2 down, and it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Into the box now, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Kenta Maeda. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Perez ranges to his left. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch.
All right.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Travis Shaw swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So striding in, Corey Seager. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Look for it.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall.
All right, so I thought that was a home run,
for the Dodgers
but
on the
it was
leadoff
just a
Just
double.
an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Now pitching.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Throw into second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot. Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
Oh, man.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0.
The pitcher, number 18. Kenta.
So here now is the pitcher, Kenta Maeda, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Barnes on third with 2 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Aguilar there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. He's there and records the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Popped up. Bellinger is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. No balls and one strike. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second.
Alex Verdugo just hit a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one to Aguilar for the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
The pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Yelich is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Manny Pena is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The shortstop.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Count 1-0.
Too high, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Brent Suter. First delivery to him on the way. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Alright, so Jock Peterson hit 2 home runs.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. first pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first, the double play. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Gone in order are the Brewers. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. A.J. Pollock is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
All right, so Pollock just came off the
bench. We've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan Dero, what do you make of all this?
58.
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batters out in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps for a lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Here's Corey Seager, and he fouls this one off. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run. Ross Stripling will come on and make his 4th appearance in this. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Muncy from the outfield grass. And that's the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Man, this guy had it going on in this one. How about 15 punch-outs? That's not an easy thing to do on the mound.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Stripling offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down from a... So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
All right, so we move on to the top of the ninth.
So he's definitely been a factor.
Cody.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Jock Peterson will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Austin Barnes. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
All right.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Max Muncy.
First offering on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Kane. And
hey, Raymond.
What's up? Streaming?
Yeah.
What's up, stream?
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Streak was going to come to an
now
end.
The skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
So Kenta Maeda wins 7 innings with 15 punch-outs. And then I brought in Rob Stripling to pitch
Jacob Barnes
the
is
8th
now in a
and
mop-up
9th.
role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where
Did he
it
win?
is.
And batting in the 8th spot. Number 50.
In now,
No, I'm
Ross
still in
Stripling.
9th inning.
Barnes. Now
He
catcher.
swings and grounds it to short.
I'm gonna play MLB the Show 15.
Pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy,
I
this is
show
some
15,
serious
16,
bragging
and
rights for the
19.
next couple weeks in the clubhouse when a relief
Never
pitcher
played
gets an
eight-
AD
never played
and is
18?
able to capitalize
Nope.
with a big base hit.
Actually, yeah, I
He's
have.
not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
I have
I played
15,
18 by that
16.
only.
I have 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19.
Yeah.
And the next
I
up
like,
will be Alex
like,
Verdugo.
um,
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right.
What's it called?
And he will get there to make the running play, and
The
that
cutscene
will
where
end
you're starting to get into
on
heavy
4
show.
hits, no errors, and a
Don't
man
you?
left on.
It's like a whole thing about Yasiel
Striding
Puig.
forward now, Eric Kratz starting things for
I
his
just
side
played
in the
Yasiel
ninth as
Puig
they
and Matt
face
Kim.
the improbable odds
But I
of trying
beat
to
him.
come back in this one.
I already
Yeah,
beat
not a
him
lot
already.
of hope for them at this point. These
So I'm
guys,
playing
these
like
bats
my
still
second
count.
game in
At least for their
Milwaukee.
own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a
Are you playing
professional.
franchise?
Fouled away.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And Kershaw is on the injury list for 60 days.
And he
I
checked his
traded
swing, but it's a
his,
strike 3
my
called,
franchise
and
team.
that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or
Guess who
swinging.
my
He tried to
thrower
check
is?
his swing, but
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure the home plate umpire
For all
was
this
ringing him
Chapman.
up regardless.
These guys shut out
The
Dodgers,
0-1.
and I have him for a starter.
Fastball
Who
called for
was
strike
he?
2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches
Strasburg.
up from him
Oh,
right
yeah, I
now,
got
and that can
Strasburg.
obviously be dangerous.
That's
A called
right.
strike there, but he might need to lower his
Rescue
sights a
stuff.
little bit.
Taylor is there.
I
Two
threw a
gone.
no-hitter with Strasburg.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was pretty awesome.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Turner has it. Oh, look at Turner. What
Got
a
him.
play. And just like that, this
And I
one
shut
is
out.
over.
I shut out
Hey,
the
how about that
Brewers.
play to end this thing?
I
That's
shut
what you
them out
call the icing on the
14-0.
cake. Cherry on top of the sundae.
Nice.
Exclamation point. I love
Who do you
it.
hit all these dingers with?
14-0
You're
is
gonna
the
laugh.
final in this one.
Peterson,
The Dodgers put a 14 in the
Bellinger,
run column here today. Kenta Maeda earns his 5th
Seager,
winner of the
and,
year with 15
Muncy.
strikeouts. Jimmy Nelson
But Muncy-
only able to
okay.
work 4
Muncy,
innings
I
as
have
he takes
batting
the
eighth.
loss. So that just about does
Why do
it
you
for
have
Mark
batting
DeRosa,
eighth?
Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field,
And
and the
then
rest
you
of
know-
our
making
crew. I'm Matt
trades?
Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Yeah, the only hit that I gave up was in the 4th inning. If I
Oh,
would
you threw a one-hitter?
yeah.
Nice.
Look, I'm at my live stream.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42
So
minutes.
Kenta Maeda went 7,
Thank you
and
for joining us here this evening.
Stripling
We remind you to
went
please
2 innings.
drive home safely.
Wow.
Okay, that's... Kenta Maeda went 7 innings, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no runs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I unlocked Justin Upton.
Remember once we had Chase Utley, but he retired?
Who?
Chase Utley.
Yeah.
Be right back.